We're in Montreal, and we're gonna show you what types of food that you should have and where to get them. When you come to Montreal, the first thing that comes to your mind is poutine. And we are here at Chez Claudette. Look at this glorious plate of poutine. Some people may say that poutine is like a late night hungover drunk food, but it's pretty cold outside because Canada. Let's see if it will warm me up. Can't go wrong with gravy, potatoes, cheese.
I'm loving the look of these fries. I could tell from the moment we walked in and I smelled the fries that they were gonna be good. So I'm excited to dig in. Also, I got a salad because health and nutrition. It smells so good.
It warms you to the core.
It does. It hits the spot.
When you're in the Mile End neighborhood, it is best to try out one of the two bagel rivals. There's Fairmount Bagel, and then there's St-Viateur Bagel. Both locations have been founded by immigrants and are a staple for Montreal. So which bagel reigns supreme? Is it St-Viateur or is it the Fairmount Bagel? Let's find out. Now, the thing that makes bagels such a big staple here in Montreal is that they boil them in honey water. And the two different places, the two rivals in Montreal, we got St-Viateur and then we have Fairmount. One was founded by Polish immigrants and one was founded by Ukrainian immigrants. So I'm gonna try the sesame bagel, which is what the most famous in Montreal. It's always served warm.
I could see the steam coming off of it for a second.
Yeah, it's chewy, it's sweet. We need these in Florida.
Can I have a bite? Ooh. Mmm.
So let's go over to Fairmount and see which one's better, this bagel or their bagel. We are at Fairmount. Both of these bagel establishments were created after World War II, after the Holocaust. The owner actually created Fairmount out of his living room, and these are fire roasted, or they are put into a fire oven. The classic bagel to get in Montreal is the sesame bagel, and it is debated and said that they're better than their cousin, the New York bagel. Let's give it a try. Soft, chewy, warm. Okay, I'm back. I think that this is the winner. Softer, sweeter, chewier, more flavor.
Yeah, the flavor's a little more robust.
So, who won the bagel rival?
St-Viateur. And, I mean, let's be honest, their mascot wins too. He's so cute.
And you can buy a plushie.
You can buy a plushie, you can buy a magnet. I think they have better merch. Granted, we only went to one Fairmount location.
There's only one Fairmount location.
There's only one? Oh.
And then technically there's two of this location, but they're like 2 blocks away from each other, so it's basically one.
Yeah.
So.
One staple of Montreal cuisine that you have to try is a hoagie. So we have decided to try an Italian hoagie from Bossa, which is a newer Italian eatery in town in the Rosemont area. And here you can get Italian sandwiches, cannolis, pasta sauce, dry pasta, frozen pizzas, and it's all homemade here. There is a huge Italian influence in Montreal, which you can see in areas like Rosemont and Little Italy. Bon appetit!
We wanted to stop in a place that is old Montreal, something that's super authentic, and of course, Montreal poutine. So we have come to Montreal's Pool Room. This restaurant is considered the greasy spoon, so something you come here for, like grungy comfort food. I mean, this establishment is over 100 years old. Just look at this poutine. I'm gonna dig in. Just wanted to make sure that we had enough poutine in this food fair. Look at that. Okay. This restaurant is also known really for their hot dogs, but poutine. You can get poutine almost anywhere.
And apparently they're the best hot dogs in town. I can't speak to that, but that's their claim to fame.
Claim to fame.
I think this is the cheesiest poutine we've had yet. It's got an excellent cheese pull. Lots of curds. Look at that.
It reminds me of the cheese pizza from the Goofy movie.
I can't believe you, man. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Stand out above the crowd.
So we have ducked into Chinatown for lunch. We are at Nouilles de Lan Zhou, which is a noodle house, and they had like 4 or 5 different kinds of noodle dishes, and then you can select your size of noodles. I think there were 7 or 8 different sizes of noodle, and then you can get a combo that comes with a little salad. So I got a cucumber salad, and Brian got a potato seaweed salad, so that'll be interesting. And yeah, there are several noodle houses in Chinatown that have hand-pulled noodles, and right when you walk in the door here, you can see the guy like stretching the noodle dough and everything. They're really good, fresh, homemade noodles, and I'm excited to dig in and be full.
We are at La Banquise, one of the most famous poutine places here in Montreal. And as you can see in front of me, it's fries, it's gravy, it's cheesy goodness. It's what you want when it's really cold outside, or you just want that good old comfort food. I'm gonna dig in. Ari's gonna help me because this plate is enormous.
It's huge.
It's rich.
I think that you should give it a taste though, Brian.
The fries are crispier here. The cheese curds are better, but the gravy is not.
So,
Scandalous.
Chez Claudette
Chez Claudette
had better gravy.
better gravy.
Wow. All right, you heard it here, folks.
One of the final food types that is a must-have in Montreal is smoked meat. And we have come to Reuben Steak and Deli, and they have this monstrous sandwich. It's called like the super sandwich. It's almost about $30. And Aubrey and I are gonna split it because it's so massive. They have two different options for the types of meat. You can either get it medium or lean. It is popular to get it as medium, but I can't imagine trying to eat this by myself. So Aubrey's gonna help me.
So that sandwich was really, really good. The meat was very tender. The whole thing was just really tender. No like overwhelming flavors, just like really delicious brisket meat flavor. And like Brian said, we got the medium, which has more fat than the lean, but it really wasn't fatty at all. I mean, it was just like your standard brisket, melt in your mouth brisket. Yeah. And yeah, it's definitely enough to share. We are both satisfied.
Our last stop of this video in Montreal is Schwartz, another smoked meat brisket genre of food. We've ordered the sandwich. Now, something to consider is that if you're sharing a plate, they give you an upcharge of $2. So be mindful of that. It is cut fresh, it's smoking, it's on rye bread, it looks absolutely mouth-watering, melt in your mouth. And yeah, I'm gonna dig in and I'll let you know what it tastes like. Sandwich is completely different than Reuben's was because it gives you a variety of different cuts of the brisket. So you have your lean, which has a ton of flavor. It has some of the skin still on it and peppers. You also got the medium right here, which has a little bit of fat. So the sandwich has a variety of different sections, which gives you a lot more variety for the buck.
So I like Reuben's better.
I like Schwartz better.
But I also think that they're kind of apples and oranges because Reuben's is like a really fine dining restaurant, whereas this is like a diner. Different classes of food, you know?
But at the same time, I find that Schwartz has more flavor, but again, it's different cuts. You can't go wrong with either.
Yeah, if you want to taste it. But the beef at Reuben's was more tender.
So as you have seen throughout this video, Montreal is a very foodie city and a multicultural city, and you can get all types of food here. So if you're a foodie like us, this is a place that you should visit. And hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and we hope to see you for the next one.
Ba, 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 ba.